Hello, we meet again in the VNA broadcast daily, and following are today's headlines.
Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng gives the order to start a project to extend National Highway 1A in Nghệ An province. Ho Chi Minh City Mayor Lê Hoàng Quân hosts a reception for Dennis Martin, Governor of the Ban Giang province of Nam. State Bank of Vietnam decides a cut in deposit rate caps as much of 26.
Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng gave the order to start a project to expand National Highway 1A in the central province of Nghệ An at a ceremony on March 26.
The 34-kilometer section connecting Nghi Sơn in Thanh Hóa province and Cầu Giát in Nghệ An will be built in the form of build, operate, transfer by the Civil Engineering Construction Corporation No. 4 and the 319 Corporation. The partnership will invest around $180 million in the project and expect to complete the work in late 2015. Addressing the groundbreaking ceremony, Dũng praised efforts by the concerned sides, especially the two constructors and provinces. He also asked relevant ministries and branches and localities where the road runs through to try their best to successfully implement the policy on expanding the important road. Earlier on March 24th, another project to expand the section of the National Highway in the central province of Quảng Nam also commenced. The 40-kilometer section will be expanded with an investment of over $80 million.
A ceremony to mark the 20th founding anniversary of Bạch Long Vĩ Island District in the northern port city of Hải Phòng took place on March 25th. Vice President Nguyễn Thị Doan attended the event.
Addressing the event, Doan urged the Bạch Long Vĩ district to become a seafood processing and fishing logistics center for northern coastal provinces. She suggested the district and Hải Phòng city build passenger ships, ports, anchorages, and a freshwater reservoir as soon as possible to lure investors. Doan also asked the district to pay due attention to enhancing the quality of cultural activities, healthcare and education training services, and environmental protection for sustainable development. On this occasion, Doan presented the Independence Order, 3rd class, to Bạch Long Vĩ district. She also planted commemorative trees on the island.
On March 25th, Chairman of the Ho Chi Minh City People's Committee Lê Hoàng Quân hosted a reception for Dennis Martin, Governor of the Ban Giang province of Nam.
Quân voiced pleasure at the development of ties between Vietnam and Belgium in general and between Ho Chi Minh City and Nam in particular. He pledged to do his utmost to accelerate ties between the two localities. Ho Chi Minh City and Nam can cooperate in a wide range of areas, including economy, science, culture, education, and tourism, Quân noted. Martin said this is his first trip to Vietnam to foster economic ties between the two countries, while the 40th anniversary of their diplomatic ties is underway. He added that achievements in bilateral cooperation projects, particularly those in Ho Chi Minh City, will have fostered future links between the two localities.
Lao Minister of Information, Culture and Tourism's Bong Sekham Vongdala received Ma Diệu Cương, Vice Chairman of the Vietnam Journalists Association in Vientiane on March 25th. Cương pays a working visit to Laos from March 24th to 30th.
Cương informed Vongdala of the outcomes of his talks with the Lao Journalists Association on their bilateral cooperation last year. He said the two associations have stepped up their exchanges and worked together to cover activities during the 2012 Vietnam-Laos Friendship and Solidarity Year. The two sides will keep developing their cooperation, particularly in professional activities from central to local levels, Cương said. Vongdala highly value effective assistance of the Vietnam Journalists Association. He suggested that the two associations pay more attention to educating young people on the two countries' special ties.
The State Bank of Vietnam has decided a cut in deposit rate caps as of March 26th. The move is expected to increase lending amid the domestic economic slowdown.
Accordingly, the dong deposit interest rate, kept from 1-month to 12-month terms, will reduce by 0.5 percentage point to 7.5% per annum. Interest rates on deposits of 12-month maturities will be determined by credit institutions based on market demand and supply. Short-term lending rates are now capped at 11% for prioritized sectors, including agriculture, exports, support industries, and small and medium-sized enterprises. The move will also see the state bank slash the refinancing rate to 8% per year from the current 9%. In addition, the discount rate will be cut to 6% per year from the current 7%. The electronic interbank rate will fall to 9% per year from 10%.
A meeting to introduce preferential policies encouraging Vietnamese guest workers to return home on schedule has taken place in Incheon City, the Republic of Korea.
Statistics show that last year, only 8,000 out of 17,500 Vietnamese workers returned home as scheduled after their contracts ended. The rate of overstaying among Vietnamese workers usually exceeds 50%, compared to the average 20% among workers from other countries. Deputy Director of the Overseas Labor Center under the Ministry of Labor, War Invalids and Social Affairs Lê Mạnh Hùng said, the Republic of Korean government has issued several incentives to foreign guest workers. Accordingly, those who return home as scheduled at the end of their labor contracts will be allowed to return to work in the Republic of Korea. Furthermore, the Vietnamese and Republic of Korean governments will provide free vocational training for former guest workers and introduce them to Korean companies operating in Vietnam. According to a Korean representative, as from February 2012, foreign workers who return home on time at the end of their contract can be allowed to get another job in the Republic of Korea 3 to 6 months later.
A number of Vietnamese enterprises participated in the 38th International Tourism Show in Paris. The event drew over 100,000 visitors from hundreds of countries and territories worldwide.
The event offered Vietnamese firms a chance to seek partners and share experience with professional tour operators across the world. Many side spots in Vietnam, especially those in mountainous areas, are still untouched, and they will attract tourists to discover. To make these spots popular among travelers, the tourism sector should improve the quality of services and increase cultural, artistic, and tourism activities, focusing on distinguished characteristics of Vietnamese land and people. Other visitors to the event suggested that Vietnam increase its participation in tourism fairs around the world to promote the potential of the smuggling industry.
And that is the end of our news today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.